Good morning. Today we are discussing about output devices. The output device display the result of processing of raw data that is entered in computer through an input device. There are a number of output devices that display output in different ways such as text, images, hard copies and audio or video. Some of the popular output devices are monitor. The monitor is a display unit or screen of your computer. It is the main output devices that display the process data or information as the text, image, audio, video, etc. Types of monitors are CRT monitor, LCD monitor, CRT monitor, LCD monitor, LED monitor, and a plasma monitor. Printers. A printer produces hard copies of a proceed data. It enables the user to print images, text, or any other information onto the paper. Types of a printers are impact printers and non-impact printers. The impact printers. Impact printers. There are those types of printers which have direct mechanical contact between the head of printers and paper. The impact printers are dot matrix printers, display wheel printers, and line printers. Non-impact printers. These printers print without any direct mechanical contact between the head of the primer printer and paper. These printers can be categorized into thermal printers, inkjet printers, laser printers, electrographic printers, electrostatic printers. Projector. A projector is an output device that enables the user to project the output into a large surface, such as a big screen or wall. It can be connected to a computer and similar devices to project then output onto a screen. It uses light and lenses to produce magnified text, images, vendors, so it is an ideal output devices to give presentation or to teach a large number of people. Plotters. Plotters are a special type of output devices. It is suitable for application. Architectural plan of the building, CAD applications like the design of mechanical components of a aircraft, many engineering applications. Then we are going to another topic. You can see definition of printers in comparison of impact and non-impact printers. Impact printers. These types of printers which have direct mechanical contact between the head of a printers and paper. The impact printers are dot matrix printers, display line printers, daisy wheel printers. Non-impact printers. These printers are print without any direct mechanical contact between the head of the printers and paper. These printers can be categorized thermal printers, inkjet printers, laser printers, electrographic printers, and electrostatic printers. Then you can go for another topic, that is a memory device. Memory is the most essential elements of a computing system because without it, computer can't perform simple tasks. Computer memory is of two basic types. First one is the primary memory, that is the RAM and ROM. Secondary memory, hard drive, CD, etc. Random access memory, RAM, is a primary volatile memory, and read-only memory is a primary non-volatile memory. Types of memories. Computer's memory can be classified into two types: primary memory, secondary memory. Primary memory can be further classified into RAM and ROM. RAM or ROM. First, we have discussed about a RAM, random access memory, is the unit in computer system. It is the place in a computer where the operating system, applications, program, and the data in current use are kept temporarily so that they can be accessed by the computer's processor. It is said to be volatile since its content are accessible only as long as the computer is on. The content of RAM are no more available once the computer is turned off. Then you can go for a RAM. Then RAM is random access memory. Now we have discussed about a ROM, that is a read-only memory. Is a special type of memory which can be only be read and content of which are not lost even when the computer is switched off. It typically contains manufacturer's instructions. Among other things, of ROM also stores an initial program called the bootstrap loader, whose function is to start the operation of a computer system once the power is turned on. There is some similarities between ROM and RAM. Now we have discussed the RAM. RAM is a temporary storage. ROM is a permanent storage. RAM is a store data in MBs. ROM store data in GBs. RAM is volatile. ROM is non-volatile. RAM is used in normal presentation operations. ROM is used for startup process of computer. RAM is writing data is faster. ROM is writing data is slower. Then you can go for a secondary memory. RAM is a volatile memory having a limited storage capacity. Secondary auxiliary memory is storage other than the RAMs. These include the devices that are peripheral and are concerned and controlled by the computers to enable permanent storage of a program and data. Secondary storage device, one of two types of magnetic and optical. Magnetic devices includes hard disk and optical storage devices are CDs, DVDs, pen drives, zip drives, etc. And that one you can discuss about. The first one is the hard disk. Hard disks are made up of rigged material and are usually a stack of metal disks sealed in a box. The hard disk and the hard disk drive exist together as a unit and is a permanent part of a computer where data and programs are saved. The disk have storage capacities ranging from 1 GB to 80 GB and more. Hard disks are rewritable. Then you can go for compact disk. Compact disk CDs is portable disk having data storage capacity between 650 to 700 MB. It can be hold a large amount of information such as music, full motion videos, and text, etc. CDs can be either read only or read write type. Digital video disc. Digital video disc DVD is similar to CDs but has large storage capacity and enormous clarity. Depending upon the disk type, is can be store several gigatypes of data. DVDs are primarily used to store music or movies and can be played back on your between our computers too. These are not rewritable. These are non rewritable. Processors. Processor is an integrated electronic circuit that performs the calculations that run a computer. A processor performs arithmetical, logical input or output, and other basic instructions that are passed from an operating system. Most other processors are depend on the operations of a processor. The central processing unit. The central processing unit (CPU) is the brain of any computer system. In a computer system, all major calculations and comparisons and are made inside the CPUs. The CPU is also responsible for activating and controlling the operations of other units of computer system. Any units of a computer system. The control and the arithmetic logic unit of a computer system are jointly known as the central processing unit, while the control unit takes care of the flow of data from output unit to storage unit, and they follow final result of the computer to output to the computer. The arithmetic logic unit is the place where actual execution of instructions taking place during the processing of operations. What is the meaning of CPU? Generally, the meaning of CPU, a central processing unit, also called of a central processor or main processor, is the electronic circuit within a computer basis execute instructions that make up a computer program. The CPU performs the basic arithmetic, logical, controlling, and input-output operations, especially by the instructions. Some parts of CPU. The parts of CPU are some follows. First one is the arithmetic logical unit. It is the part of computer processor can be used to perform arithmetic and logical operations. An arithmetic logic unit AL is further divided into two parts: AU arithmetic unit and LU logical unit. And LU logical unit. Control unit. Decode the program instructions. CPU. Chip used in computers is a permanently mode of silica. In other words, silica chip used for data processing are called microprocessor. Registers. It is a temporary storage areas of a computer processor. It is managed by control unit. Register holding data, instructions, and address that are needed by program while running. Role of processors in computer system. The processor plays a significant role in the following important aspect of your computer's performance. The processor is probably the most important single determinant of a system performance in the PC, while other components also play a key role in determining performance. The processor capabilities dictate the maximum performance of a system. The other devices only allow the processor to reach its full potential. Then you can go for software support of central processing unit. Now other processor enable the use of their latest software. In additional, a new processor such as a Pentium with MWX technologies enable the use of specialized software not usable in earlier machines. Then you can go reliable and stable. Reliable and stable. The quality of the processor is one of the factors that determine how reliable your system will run. While most processors are very dependable, some are not. This also depends on some extent on the age of the processor and how much energy it is consumes. Energy consumptions and cooling. Original processor consumed relatively little power compared to other system devices. Never processor can consume a great deal of power. Power consumption has an impact of everything from cooling methods, selection in overall system reliable. Overall system reliable. Then motherboard support of a processor, the motherboard support. The processor that decide to use in our system will be in a major determining factor in what sort of cheapest we must use and hence what motherboard you buy. The motherboard in turn detects many facts of the system capabilities of performance. Then you can go for a software is a program or a set of instructions that causes the hardware to function in a desired way. The basic difference between the hardware and software in just the same in that exists between TV and a TV studio. With the TV studio software from where the program are telecast, the TV hardware is a dead machine. Meaning of software. Computer software, also called software, is a set of instructions and is associated documentation that tells a computer what to do, how to perform a task. Software includes all different software programs on a computer, such as applications and operating system. Definition of a computer softwares. Software is defined as a collection of programs, documentation, and operating procedures. The Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers IEEE define software as a collection of computer programs, pseudocode, rules, and associated documents and data. It possesses no mass, no volume, and no color, which makes it non-degradable entity over a long period. Over a long period. These are some software definitions. Now, in this topic, you are discussed what are the topics. Then output devices, memory devices. Then you can processor, and you can go for a softwares. These are terms you are discussed in this one. Output devices: monitor, printer, impact printers, and non-impact printers, projector and plotter. Memory devices: types of memories: primary memory, secondary memory, and the difference between RAM and ROM, and a secondary memory. And then go for a processor. Then meaning of processor. Okay, parts of processor: CPU, and the role of processor in a computer system. Then you can go for a final is the softwares. Today topics we are covered in this topic. Tomorrow you can discuss another new topic, that is a difference between hardware and software. Thank you, guys.